We are engaged in a battle between worldviews, God and His eternal Word versus the world and its godless philosophies. Atheism is a worldview that at its very core answers one specific question: do you believe in a God or gods? The atheist answer would be an emphatic no. Beloved, atheism is the mother of all unbelief. When you live as though God doesn't exist, you not only reject divine personal accountability, you also reject all religious principles and morals. You live life ultimately lacking what every soul longs for: spiritual purpose and spiritual meaning. Did you know the atheist is 50% more likely to attempt suicide than someone who is not an atheist? In Psalm 14 verse 1 and Psalm 53 verse 1, God calls the atheist a fool because they believe in their heart that God does not exist. The Hebrew word for fool does not speak to a person's intellect, but to their corrupt moral character. He is an unbeliever, following his own desires, passions, and pursuits, sometimes even rebelling against God to justify living in sin. If this worldview describes you, then you are who Paul described in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 12. You are without God and without hope. And to think that 30 million Americans identify as atheist. Beloved, atheism is not a religion. It's a worldview that will lead you straight to hell. But you don't have to go there. The good news is that God does exist. Not just a God, but the eternal, personal, triune God revealed to mankind in Jesus Christ, God's only begotten Son, crucified, buried, raised from the dead, paying God's penalty for your sin on the cross, in your place. Oh, believe in Jesus Christ by bowing before God in repentance and faith. Or continue rejecting God, and one day He will say to you, "Fool, this night your soul is required of you." I assure you, on that night, you will no longer be an atheist. This is Lane Wilder for Carry the Light Ministries, bringing you insights from an elder.